The time has arrived. And Crile Esselstyn, you and I, we got to welcome everybody to this incredible world premiere, this YouTube watch party of Anne getting, or I should say attempting, the world record. Because we're not quite sure. Did you get it, Anne? Did you not get it? We know that you got it, but we want to watch it. And Anne, you have done something really spectacular. You, at the age of 90, you achieved a Guinness World Record for the oldest female to hold the dead hang position. You successfully did it for a staggering 2 minutes and 52 seconds. This to me is yes, it's an amazing accomplishment that you got the world record, but to me, it's more than a record. What it does is it shows, it exemplifies what happens when you take these daily habits over time, you're consistent with them, and it proves out a certain amount of strength and resiliency that do not have to diminish over time. And if anything, you've continued to enhance a lot of the qualities that make you Anne Crile Esselstyn. Let's talk about how this all started, because you are way too humble. Yeah.
Rick, yeah. It all started because of you. It would never have occurred to me.
It did start with me. And can you remember what the challenge was in the month of February?
Yes, to hang for 2 minutes a day for a month, right?
So in February, the challenge was hanging with Rip. And on, I think it was February 1st, we were talking, because we talk just about every day.
And I did it. You had FaceTimed us.
We were FaceTiming, and I think you were in the kitchen where you are right now. And I said, Anne, will you do me a favor? Like, go back to the back room. And it used to be the garage. And when I was maybe 11 or 12, you guys converted the garage into a kind of a playroom living area. And that's where we used to have the ping pong table. And I don't know if it was you or Essie, but you decided to put a pull-up bar there, right? So we could always do pull-ups. And so that bar has been there for probably close to 50 years easily. And so you went back there and you put the phone down on a table. And then I said, okay, go hang. And I timed you, and you were 1 minute and 18 seconds. You were 1 minute and 18 seconds the first time you tried it.
No, I previously told you that occasionally, just occasionally, I mean, once a month maybe, I would just go and hang there because I would feel it would just be good for my, just for me.
Yeah.
I had occasionally hung.
Yeah. Yeah. So after you did that first minute 15 on February 1st, because that was the first day of the challenge, I was like, Anne, I am convinced that you can do amazing things. We planted the seed, and then you started training in earnest every single day. And can you remember how long it was before you could get to like almost, didn't you get to minute 50 at one point?
No. I don't know how soon, but what I do remember that changed the whole thinking for me is you were trying to do better, and you had done 2 minutes 15 or 16, and I had just done 2 minutes 19. And I thought, if I can beat Rip in anything, then I can keep moving to try and go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, the strides that you made in about 36 days were phenomenal. I mean, your calluses, right? I mean, those blisters turned to calluses.
Yeah, I have a ring, my wedding ring.
Yeah.
And right underneath it, I had this huge blister. I just kept going, though. And I refused to take off my wedding ring.
Yeah. And so every day you did it, and just about every day I would call and check in, and you would say that you hung today. And for the first probably 20 days, you would always hang as long as you could, right?
Yeah.
and up to about 2 minutes. And then you got to that, you got a day where you did 219, and that's when I knew that you could definitely get it. And so then it was a matter of, let's see how much you can break it by. And that's when we decided that you needed to do a little taper. And so instead of trying to go as long as you could for the last 15 days, you would actually go in 30 seconds, 30 seconds, and then maybe 10 seconds, and just start to really build this strength.
Didn't always do what you said, though.
Well, you. So what we're gonna do here, this is you and me. We just did a lot of talking here, but let's show everybody exactly how this all came together. And let me say this to everybody, that I want you to be sure to stick around until the very end, because my brother Ted, he created something very, very special to help us celebrate Anne's world record. And I want to share that special moment with all of you at home. You do not want to miss it.
Feet dangling.
Anne, you are doing it. Thank you for joining us for the 2-minute dead hang challenge in the month of February. Hanging with Rip. You're being filmed right now by Essie. He's supporting you all along the way. We're going for 30 seconds.
Second hour of exercise today, and it's going to be hard. I did a minute and almost a half yesterday.
Well, today I want you to try and go 30 seconds.
She just did. She's done 30.
Okay, so Anne.
Oh, my head, Rip, my hands slip right off.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now, I want you to go for another a minute and a half and take your time, okay? Way to be part of the challenge. We'll check in with you later. Bye.
Rip. Rip.
Can't even do 30
Rip.
now.
What?
What?
Did you get 30 seconds?
Of course I did.
Okay.
Now, when you
I don't want to be swinging. But, my hands feel good on here.
But when you're going to actually do it, do you have your legs straight? We can move the books out of the way so you don't touch them.
I don't touch them.
No, we should.
I'm not hanging. I'm not.
I'm saying during the record attempt, we should move the books after you get up. Okay, just so you know you're at 30. You're good.
I'm not sure I can do 2 minutes, but.
Well, why not? You did 219 the other day.
See, there's the clock.
Okay, stop. You can stop. Why don't you stop? So, Anne,
Does my belly show? Do you see belly?
Not at all. No. Just so you know, you're almost at a minute.
Well, let me go to a minute.
All right. 3, 2, 1, a minute. That's a minute. Stop. Stop. Anne, it's go time in about 4 hours. How you feeling?
Nervous.
Well, this is where it's going to happen. Right there on that bar. And you've been practicing for how long?
A month.
About a month, starting February 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Think you'll be able to get it?
Guess I have to, right?
Yeah. So this is the calm before the storm. You can see we've pushed the couches outside of so it's a circle. We've got the bikes there, and it's a great day in Cleveland today. But here it is, and I have the utmost confidence, And you're making cookies. Why are you making cookies? And who are they for?
Rip. They're for me and Essie.
So, when you are successful in 1 hour in setting the world record, we may have to rename these world record cookies. Jane.
Yeah.
What do we got?
This is our woman warrior sweet potato cashew ricotta lasagna.
I love it.
This is what we
So
got.
this is in honor of the world record attempt.
Are we?
The world
Okay.
record attempt.
All right.
My name is Crile Esselstyn, and I am attempting to break the oldest female to hold a dead hang. Today, March 6, 2026, I'm attempting a continuous dead hang from a securely mounted pull-up bar in my home in Cleveland, Ohio, USA. My goal is to hang longer than the acquired 2 minutes as indicated by the Guinness World Records. I have 2 independent witnesses today, Rick Taft, a retired attorney, and Andrew Schaefer, an Avon firefighter. In addition, I have John Collis, a local gym owner and fitness instructor, and John Scardino, MS in exercise science and personal trainer. And on top of that, I am plant-based.
Let's put it up there. And then you guys, what do you think?
The bubble is where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
It's within the lines.
So we are level. Thank you, gentlemen. This record is for the oldest person to hold the dead hang position. This record is to be attempted by a female individual. This record is measured in years and days. For the purpose of this record, a dead hang position is the action of holding onto a horizontal bar with the body suspended off the ground. For the purpose of this record, the dead hang must be held for 2 minutes to be eligible for the world record. The bar must be entirely level in a horizontal fixed position. The use of a spirit level must be used to confirm this. We have done that. The independent witnesses must oversee this measurement, and it must be featured in the video footage. The dead hang position must entail both hands gripping the bar. The arms must be locked at the elbow with the body suspended above the ground. It is acceptable for the knees to be bent, but the arms must remain locked for the duration of the attempt. The participant must hold onto the bar with both arms fully extended. The attempt begins only when the participant has fully achieved the above stated position. That'll be when Anne removes her feet from the books. One of the independent witnesses must be an expert in fitness technique, John Collis, and proof of qualifications expertise must be submitted with the claim. Video footage must show the claimant's attempt from both a side and a front-on angle. Therefore, 2 cameras must film the duration of the attempt. Thank you, Wade. And a timer must be clearly visible on screen in the video evidence. Thank you, John Collis. And then we have to do a cover letter. We have to do a copy of the claimant's birth certificate, 1 specialist witness, 2 additional independent witness statements. We also need 2 timers, photographic evidence, video evidence, and then media articles that have not come out yet. Wow.
3, 2, 1. Beep.
Okay, start.
Nice, Sam. Good. And you're at a minute. You're at a minute.
Halfway there.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah. More than halfway there.
Nadia coming to eat you there in the middle.
Yeah, she's putting it on her knees.
Okay, so Anne,
Right.
we're almost there. We're almost there. And I think it's important that people understand that the first attempt that you made, we were dubious that it would count because of 2 things. One, about a minute in, you kicked one of your legs up in the air like you were trying to do the splits or something like that. And then the other thing is you were swinging probably more than you should have been. And because this is literally called the dead hang, we were afraid that they might disqualify you for too much swinging. So even though you crushed it, you got the world record, you went 2 minutes and 41 seconds. We determined that we needed you to do it again. And because it was such a huge lift to get all those timers, the videographer, the photographers, the witnesses, there's no way that I was going to get everybody to come back the next day. And that's what some people were like, oh, let's just come back the following day. I'm like, no, this is it. So I looked at you and I said, Ann, you got 30 minutes. Can you go again in 30 minutes? And you were like, sure. And I can remember Essie was like, oh God, no, this is not a good idea. I'm like, well, Ann's going to make the most of it. So we came back 30 minutes later and you're going to see what exactly happened because we're going to put it all together for you. And Ann, it was like, we were all there. You knew how much energy was being thrown, energy and love was being thrown in your direction. Could you feel it?
Yeah, it was amazing.
All right.
It was amazing, Rip, because all my life, I have attended all our children and grandchildren's events, cheering them on. And here it was sort of a reverse, which made no sense, really.
Well, and I think what's also important, and let's frame this up before we actually show the full world record attempt, is that I've always thought of you as an athlete, but not necessarily like a world-class athlete, right? But, but Essie, right? But we know that Essie has a gold medal from the Olympic Games in 1956 in Melbourne, Australia, in crew. We know that every one of your children were all-star champion swimmers. Jane went to the Olympic trials. I went to the Olympic trials. Ted and Zeb both won, if I'm not mistaken, state championships in high school. All American.
Ted had a record holder all through his childhood in his swimming.
Yeah. And so the fact that you decided not to blossom into the full athlete that you are until you're 90 is, to me, it's so extraordinary and it's so appropriate as well. So let's do it. Let's watch the full world record attempt.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go, Ann.
Beep.
Don't swing.
She's good.
You're good. You look good. Nice.
Doing great, Ann.
Yes, indeed. 30 seconds. You're doing great.
Almost halfway there, Ann.
Am I in a minute?
A minute.
1-0-0.
Looking good, looking good.
Come on, Ann.
Yeah, I'm good.
Amazing.
It is. Terrific. 1-1-1 went just by.
1:15.
Closing in on the final half minute.
Doing great, Ann. You're officially at 1:30 right now.
All right. Hang tight. Hang tight. That is so good.
Finish line.
So good.
Good, Ann. Ann, you're almost there.
Hang it in. You're gonna do it. Yeah.
Good, Ann. 1:45.
Come on. Hang.
Let's go, Ann.
Hang.
Focus.
You got it.
Focus. You're doing it.
Let's crush it.
Let's go, Ann. Come on, Ann.
5 seconds.
Ooh, breathe.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Baby time.
You're a two. You're a two.
Almost.
You're a two, Ann. Way to be.
All right. Keep going.
This is just.
Oh my gosh, Ann.
You got it, whatever
Let's
you
go.
got.
Everybody can do it
It's all
once.
bonus.
Hang in there. Oh my God, Ann.
Go, Mommy.
Amazing.
Come on, Mommy.
Amazing.
220, Ann. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You're an animal. You're an animal. Oh my gosh, you're at 230. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Make it happen. Make it happen. 235. Let's go. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Let's go. Go. Keep going. Keep going. You got it. You got it. You got it. Hey, keep going. 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 And keep going. Keep going. You got it. Keep going. You keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh.
What's amazing, she broke the world record twice in one day. Amazing.
All right, and you did it. You are a Guinness World Record holder, 2 minutes and 52 seconds. My goal for you, because I knew how much you exerted yourself and you gave of yourself in that first attempt that we thought might be disqualified. My goal for you, and I think everybody's goal for you, was just break 2 minutes and 1 second, and then you'll get the world record, because we didn't think you could go much longer than that on just 30 minutes rest. So what were you thinking going into the second attempt?
I got to do it.
But
And in fact, Rick, I think if I had known that I was so close to 3 minutes, I just could have hung on another few seconds.
Well,
I mean,
we'll
you finally let go because it hurts, but maybe you can just keep going beyond that.
yeah.
Hurt.
Let's talk about what led up to this moment, to this day, March 6th, 2026, where you're going for the world record. Did you get a good night's sleep the night before? Can you remember?
No, don't
No,
remember.
You don't,
Probably not a great night's sleep.
but I guess it really didn't matter, did it?
Yeah.
Can you remember, were you nervous at all going into it?
No.
You weren't.
I mean, no, you were nervous, but
I was psyched for you. I was nervous for you. Yeah. Were you psyched? Were you pumped up?
well, I was excited because all 4 of our children had come home for another event, and they were happened. It was crazy. Just all happened to be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that made it particularly exciting.
Did you feel pretty confident, like you were just gonna like nail it?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, moderately.
Yeah. So why don't we do this? Because I think this is the perfect time. Talk about the Peloton and the 40 days and how that impacted your mentality, and has for several years.
I always have exercised, but sometimes I would have my clothes on to exercise, and it would be 5 o'clock, and I'd done nothing. And a number of years ago, happened that our son Ted had called to say that he had got that he felt my husband, that Essie would love the Peloton, and I had to get a Peloton. So suddenly there was this great deal on Pelotons. So I bought a Peloton, and Essie was not interested. He liked his own bike. So there sat this expensive Peloton. Around then, our daughter Jane had a conference that she puts on every year for women. And the last speaker was Polly the Bar, our daughter-in-law, who was a great speaker. And at the end of it, she said, if you do something for 40 days, it's yours. And so I called her. I said, Polly, I'm going to ride the Peloton for 40 days, 20 minutes before breakfast every day. And she said, fine, but every time after you've done it, text me. So texted her every day. I couldn't wait for her response. And then on day 20, I said, Polly, why so long? And she said, it's based on both the science of habit and also several wisdom traditions and mystical numbers. So if you do the 40 days, you're working with the power of the universe.
Yeah.
On day 40, I got off and I said, I don't have to do it anymore. But on day 41, guess what? I got on the Peloton.
Yeah.
And every day since then, for 20 minutes before breakfast, that power of the universe is in me. And I do something for at least 20 minutes. Today, I ran up and down our road for about a mile. But every day before breakfast, I do something left, whatever it is. And I can't stop that.
And
And
are you,
I feel that is key, being so old as I am. It would be so easy to do nothing.
yeah. Did you hang today? This attempt to me, you, even in the first attempt, you have an ability to kind of shut everything down and go into some place where you're just focusing like a laser. But in the second attempt, to me, you did it even more than the first attempt. And I want to know, where's that place? Where do you go?
I put my head up and I closed my eyes, and my face got red for all the blood. I mean, I can just remember feeling my face just flushing.
But where do you go? What are you focusing on? What are you thinking?
Hang on.
Hey. Oh. Okay. Let me ask you this. So you heard everybody chanting, right? Especially when you got to 2 minutes and then 2:30. And then I'm like, oh my God, you're going to break your world record from, 30 minutes ago. Go, 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 go. Like, what were you thinking those last?
I don't think I was even hearing that so much.
Really?
Just hang on.
Okay. And so when you finally did let go, what did it feel like when your hands let go and your feet hit the ground?
When you let go suddenly, everything hurts. I mean, your arms, my back. So you have to kind of wiggle a little.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
make it feel better.
And I think one of the things that's adorable, and Ted captured it perfectly in this photo that but this drawing / cartoon that he made of you, is how every time that you would practice this, you stacked two big thick books on top of one another that would allow you to then grab the pull-up bar and hang. And we're going to show this to everybody right now. This is, and I love how Ted captures the focus and the drive and everything in what he says here. So here it is. This is the photo of you hanging from the bar, the two big books that are underneath you. And this, Ted actually drew this. He was in town in Cleveland visiting you guys. And this was on February 12th, 2026. So you had been doing this. This is your 12th day doing it. And he says, my 90-year-old mother training to break a world record. And then this is what he says. All the energy, the movement, the talk, the wonder, the caring, the love, it all goes quiet, condensed into a fortress of determination, a Zen-like calm as impenetrable as it is personal. Matching sweater and headband of pink hide the back pain and the blister forming under the wedding ring. Life can be hard. Hanging from a bar for a world record is easy. Oh, Lordy, Lordy.
The tunes are so good.
I know. And that is the thing. I mean, you made it look so easy, and they're literally, I mean, there's not even probably 3% of America that can do what you did. Hang for over, almost 3 minutes, and you're 90. And so I just want to, again, I want to highlight the lifestyle that you lead, because what do you think? I want to hear it from you. What are the factors that have allowed you at the ripe age of 90 to still be thriving and going as hard as you are?
It's because of Essie in 1982, 3, when he changed how we ate. Seeing, trying to do his studies with patients, and being plant-based has made all the difference. All the difference.
And do you know of any other Crile that has lived into their 90s?
Not yet. But we don't necessarily have the longevity gene, I think.
Yeah. Well, you're making it, right? You're carving that longevity gene into your DNA.
Two things.
Because of your dinners.
Plant-based and exercise. Key things.
And how consistent would you say you are with all those things? Because I want people to understand how important consistency is.
100% consistent and plant-based, and now 100% because I love my breakfast, and I am not going to eat it until I've exercised.
Can you believe all of the different media that's been generated around your world record?
No.
I mean, and veg news, plant-based news, but then there's the New York Post, there's Huberman Labs, one of the most popular podcasts in the country. There's Men in Blazers that picked it up. There was the Today Show in Australia that you were recently on. You remember that?
I do remember.
And so many other news outlets that picked it up. And of course, Guinness World Records did a beautiful article on the world record, and they also posted it on Instagram. I think it's got something like 8 million views at this point. And
Rip, I don't go on the internet. I mean, I know how to get to see you and Jane on Instagram, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So this is all news to me.
Well, and the other morning you got up, you were in your pajamas, and because this has become another habit that you enjoy doing, you went down and you hung from the bar in your pajamas, and what happened?
3 minutes, 28 seconds.
So you went 3:28. So how confident do you feel that if I was to come back to Cleveland in June and we were to gather the same people, that you could break 3 minutes?
Yeah, I could do it if you would be here around June 16th.
16th-ish. Well, you may have a deal.
That's the deal.
Do you think you could go? Do you think you could go 3:45?
Why not?
Well, everybody, you're going to have to wait and see. So let me close with this. And we teased everybody in the beginning, or at least I did, because I wanted you to hang on until the very, very end, because we have something that we want to share with all of you. And in order to celebrate this very special moment, my brother Ted, and you saw the incredible drawing that he did with all the wonderful words that he strung together. But what we have done is we've taken that sketch of Anne hanging by the bar as she was practicing, right, for this incredible endeavor. And we decided to turn this into a special commemorative pin for us all. And this will serve as a reminder of what Anne embodies and the inspiration that we all feel from your achievement, Anne. This is what they look like, okay? And this little pin, it's just over an inch tall, and it's made of enamel in the likeness of Anne. It's absolutely adorable. And we're going to be including it with any orders of $52 or more, right, on plantstrong.com as a nod to the 2 minutes and 52-second record. And what do you think of the pin?
See, I couldn't. Oh my God.
Okay.
That
So
is-
yeah. So I don't know about you, but everybody out there, I want to be like Anne. I want to thank everybody out there for watching Anne's world record. And you're such an inspiration to everybody that's out there. I want to appreciate not only you, but I want to appreciate the whole community that decided to rally around what you were able to achieve. Thank you for being here. And Anne, I love you. And I look
I'm
forward
on
to
the
seeing you soon.
bar. I'm on the bar in my pajamas. Maybe even naked.
All right, everybody. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. All right. Go get him, man. Playing strong. Boom.